Correspondence requiring action. DS 1820 Signum Wireless requesting exemption from public consultation process for a proposed telecommunication tower at 1609 Simcoe Street. I wanted to know if the city of Oshawa has done business before with Signum Wireless. I Google search and found Report to Development Services Committee item DS 1766, subject being Proposed new telecommunication tower and related equipment, 1175 Nelson Street, Signum Wireless. This report gives good detail on the markup for telecommunication towers, how it's regulated, how they work, and what they look like. Here is a letter asking Development Services Committee to accept this proposal and take action. So right now, Signum Wireless has decided to scrap the idea for a 40-meter tower at the Oshawa Auto Parts property at 1175 Nelson Street after learning how the city-owned lands near the marina became available. Here is a satellite view. Ideally, the location for the telecommunication carriers is south of the property at the Oshawa Marina. After further consultation with municipal planning staff, the opportunity to install a tower on city-owned lands was made available. Design options were presented, and after further review we are now in a position to proceed with leasing arrangements with the corporation of the city of Oshawa. The proposed new site location is approximately 350 meters away from the nearest residential dwelling. We are proposing an aesthetic design that can act as a landmark to the entrance of the Oshawa Marina. The benefits of the tower are many, including multiple carrier co-location to limit tower proliferation in the area. And here is what FONTUR International Inc. proposes. 1. The City of Oshawa execute a lease agreement with Signum Wireless Corporation for the placement of a telecommunications tower at 1609 Simcoe Street, Oshawa, compromising the land legally descripted as follows. 2. Lease term. Initial term of 10 years beginning on the commencement date of construction, with an option for the tenant to renew for four additional 5-year terms. 3. Base rent. $15,000 per annum for the first 10-year term of the lease agreement. Any extension terms will be subject to the same terms and conditions as applied during the initial term, except the rent, which shall be equal to the rent in the last year of the immediately preceding term, or extension term, as applicable, increased by 10%. 4. In the event tenant sublicenses or subleases a portion of the site to another telecommunications carrier after the first, the annual rent herein shall be increased by the sum of $3,000 per annum. 5. Terms and conditions of the lease similar to those attached to this letter. Here are some questions I have. A. Is the proposed telecommunication tower appropriateness in this location? Will it affect the nature surroundings? B. Is the proposed tower design appropriateness, like tower color and siting on the property, does obstruct view of the lakefront? C. Will there be fencing issues? D. 10-year contract is a long time. Have to consider what the area will look like in 10 years. Will it have foreseeable negative impact on land development, as well as being locked into a 10-year long-term contract for $15,000, a good deal on open market? E. Thus exempting public consultation on proposed telecommunication towers advances the accountable leadership goal of the Oshawa strategic plan.